Let's jump right into this explainer. Today, we're decoding body language and understanding the hidden signals of your natural intelligence.
It's a pretty profound irony of the modern world. Think about it. On one hand, we've become absolute masters at grasping these incredibly complicated external systems. We totally understand advanced computing, we're literally building artificial intelligence, and we navigate complex global economies like it's absolutely nothing. Yet at the exact same time, we completely fail to understand the most basic language of our very own physical bodies. Why is it that we so profoundly misunderstand the literal vessel we live in? Well, think about how society has programmed us. From a really young age, we're essentially conditioned to panic at the very first sign of a physical symptom. We view our body's natural defense signals as these terrifying enemies. We constantly mistake the body's protective actions for the diseases themselves. But the reality that healers observe every single day is that your body actually wants the best for you. Almost all of our health anxieties seem to stem directly from this one massive misunderstanding. So let's bust some major societal myths right now. Take a fever, for instance. We're taught to treat it like a disease, but biologically speaking, it's just a natural internal cleaning process. Or vomiting. People think it's this terrible danger, but really, it's just your body efficiently kicking out internal waste. And pain. Pain isn't the major problem we make it out to be. It's actually a vital, perfectly timed warning alarm. We seriously need to rethink how we view these signals. They aren't horrifying illnesses. They're literally the body working overtime to protect us.
And that brings us to this incredible concept, natural intelligence. Think about the biological machine you're sitting in right now. It's kind of funny, isn't it? We get these massive, detailed user manuals for our smartphones and our kitchen appliances, but absolutely nothing for our own bodies. Yet, the system works flawlessly. It has this profound, self-sustaining knowledge to nourish, protect, and heal itself without any external intervention. It's a miraculously designed system that runs beautifully in the background, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, without a single second of rest. Just pause and think about the everyday miracles happening inside you right this second. Your heart beats continuously without you ever having to tell it to. When you're in a deep, unconscious sleep, your breathing just keeps going automatically. That food you ate for lunch, it's silently digesting in the background. It functions perfectly with zero external operators. All of this proves one undeniable thing. The physical body possesses an extraordinarily deep wisdom. The body does its job perfectly. The real problem is our absolute lack of understanding of it. Which leads us to a pretty crucial conflict. If the body works this incredibly hard to protect us, what exactly happens when we use outside medicines to blindly suppress the exact actions our body is using to save us? What happens when we completely ignore that natural intelligence and just aggressively push down those surface-level symptoms? This is a huge turning point in how we understand modern health. And honestly, the consequences of this suppression are pretty severe.
We basically fall into this really dangerous cycle. Here's how it goes. Step 1, a minor physical symptom pops up. Step 2, instead of getting curious, we feel immediate fear and extreme tension. Step 3, driven by that panic, we rush to take unnecessary medicines. Step 4, we artificially suppress the symptom. And step 5, because the root issue is never actually solved, the body keeps trying to heal, we keep suppressing it, and that can ultimately lead to the development of severe chronic diseases. It's just an endless loop of fear and damage. This metaphor absolutely hits the nail on the head. Suppressing a bodily symptom is exactly like turning off a ringing fire alarm while letting your house burn to the ground. The symptom is literally just the noise. It's the alarm shouting that there's a fire. When you silence that alarm with medication but totally ignore what caused it, the damage inside just keeps growing. I mean, you wouldn't just smash your smoke detector and go back to sleep, right? But crazy enough, that's exactly what we often do to our physical bodies. So how do we actually escape this cycle? Right now, we live in this era of extreme information overload. You do a quick internet search for a mild symptom, and suddenly you have 100,000 confusing, terrifying reasons for it. All that external noise just creates immense anxiety. But the alternative is finding true internal clarity. Your body is always speaking to you, honestly and clearly. If we can just learn to tune in and listen to that natural internal voice, all that outside internet confusion completely loses its power over us. When we finally learn to interpret our body's language, the benefits are honestly astonishing. We can achieve a deep internal peace because we can finally distinguish between a real, critical problem and just a routine biological cleaning process. It totally eliminates that unnecessary fear and tension over minor stuff. And most importantly, it places your health right back in your own hands. You realize that your body is absolutely your best friend, and it's always, always trying to help you. As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this final thought to really chew on. Your body is speaking to you constantly, honestly, and relentlessly. But do we actually have the patience to truly receive and understand those signals? True health doesn't begin at the bottom of a pill bottle. It begins purely with awareness. So are you finally ready to stop fearing your body and start actually listening to its incredible natural intelligence?